We're going to be making a coil pot today, and we're going to start off with a plastic bowl. I'm going to line it with some paper towel, and I've made a small patty out of clay to act as the base of my piece. I'm going to push this into the lower level of this shape, and I'm going to make sure that none of this clay splits or breaks or gets caught in my clay. Next, I'm going to score the edges, and we're going to use this bowl as a support for the sides of the clay. So I'm going to score all the way around with a fork, and I'm going to take the slip and use it to cover my score lines completely. Once I get this done, I'm going to roll out a coil. Now, coils are very easy to roll out. You make first a little log like this, and you proceed to roll the clay out. If it starts to bump and get thinner and thicker, a good thing to do is flatten it out like this and continue rolling until you get a longer coil. So we're going to take this and we're going to begin the pot by strengthening it with 2 coils. I'm going to take my first piece and press it on, and I can continue coiling, or I could cut it at this point using a pin tool, slice it and then join it, or I could continue up. I'm going to choose to continue up, so I want to show you how to do that. Next, you're going to score this. Anytime you score one side, usually it's enough for this kind of thing, because we're going to blend this inside completely so that it will be attached. So if you want to be extra careful, you can score this as well. And you push this right onto the clay. Now, once I get about 2 coils, I'm ready to begin getting fancy. But before I do that, I usually need to blend these coils together. Now, the outside is going to stay textured. And usually all I want to do is smooth out my piece so that the coils show in a neat manner. Also, I have a little hole here. I can take a small piece of clay, shove it inside here, and we're going to show you how to blend the inside. An easy way to blend the inside is to use a tongue depressor. That's one of my favorite things to blend with, or a something wooden. And I push this in so that it blends all the way. And the outside is being kept textured and coiled. The inside is being smoothed completely. I'm going to go all the way around and smooth my piece. Now comes the creative part. Once I've completely done this bottom, I can make a variety of coils. I can make an S coil, a circular coil, which I'll show you in a second, a C coil, this one I like to call the colon coil, and then we also have a little basket weave. So I'm going to take a coil once I have it rounded out, and I'm just going to do a circular coil. All I need to do is roll that coil to itself, and what's going to make it stay is the blending on the inside, extra super duper hard blending that I'm going to do. So I take this coil, and once I get this done, I can start attaching it by the simple methods of scoring, slipping, and blending to make that stay. Now I would take this, attach it. I'd of course put the loveliest side on the outside. If I want my pot to come outward, I would bend these pieces so that they go on the outside and grow outward. If I want it to go inward, I would bend them inward this way. So this is a pot that I've previously began working on, and I use that cup just as a support. And I will clean up this outside area so that it's even more elaborate. But I can take these coils that I'm making and add them on and make them tilt inward. If I want to cover up these areas so that it's leak proof. Again, all I need is a small piece of clay that's moist, and push it into that crevice and begin to blend from the inside. Now as you go with a piece like this that gets curved in, it gets a little trickier to blend, so you need a little bit longer tool. But as you go, you can make these as large as you want them. You can make them 6 feet tall or 6 inches. Thank you.